Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. This is another episode of Healthy Discussion. And today's topic, we're talking about this big lawsuit that they have with the National Real Estate Association. Now watch this, because all the times that people was buying houses in 2020, right? People was following the trend. If you don't have a house, you may have felt like it was a little Mickey Mouse if you didn't have a house. Now the joke's up. Now, come to find out, these agents was overcharging on their asking price. So now that the real estate market is crashing, that people are thinking about their next move and make sure that it's your best move, right? Now they're like, hold on. This is trickery. This is sorcery. They convinced us to buy these houses with overvalued, inflated prices, and now we can't afford it. We have to turn our keys in. Oh no, class action lawsuit. Watch this.
Shake up the real estate industry. The jury found the National Association of Realtors is liable for $1.8 billion in damages for controlling the multiple listing service, or MLS, and for requiring home sellers to pay both the buyer and seller brokerage fees in a single transaction.
What?
As a seller of a home, as a homeowner, you have to agree to pay
Listen
an
up.
offer of compensation to the buyer's agent. That's the only way you can list it. They have a stranglehold on the data.
Attorney Michael Ketchmark, one of the lead attorneys in the Missouri class action case, spoke to CNBC.
There's no reason that home sellers should be forced to pay a buyer's agent. It doesn't happen around the world. The only reason it's happening here is because the National Association of Realtors and these corporate real estate companies are following and enforcing this rule. And it's not right. It's against the law.
The federal jury agreed, but real estate agent Josh Flagg says home sellers routinely become buyers again and then benefit on the other end.
When you're going to buy a house,
that's a good point of view.
It's reverse. You get a free ride one time, and then the other time you get to pay.
It's big money. Commissions paid for by the seller and then split between buyers and sellers' agents can be as much as 5 or 6% of a property's value. The Missouri ruling could do away with that split, potentially upending how real estate agents have done business for decades.
So what happens after this is kind of confusing. We don't know yet, in other words, what the effect of this decision will be.
The National Association of Realtors plans to appeal the decision. The Justice Department is also looking into the issue, which could take years to resolve. Derek Dennis, ABC News.
Let's talk about it. So I think what's going to happen is that when you're buying homes nowadays, I don't think you're going to need a realtor in a couple of years. This is why. You have technology. You have technology. You have apps. You have AI that can sell it faster than they can. You know? So that's what I think. I think personally, the people who fell victim to this, you got to understand, this is what you signed up for. So I don't know if they're going to be liable for it. Let's just see. I'm going to give you an update on it. But just look at the real estate market as we speak right now. Is it really even in good hands? I believe that the pricing with real estate, right? Renters prices is going down. Check out Austin, Texas right now. Austin, Texas in 2020, right, was one of the hot spots for purchasing homes. This is one of the hot spots in 2020. Now, they're renting out houses for $450. Let me repeat. They're renting out houses for $450 in Austin, Texas. So that began to say, what's really going on in this world? I think the consumers aren't spending as much money. And if the consumers aren't spending as much money, that depicts the entire market, because the consumer is considered part of the economical value system. Without the consumer spending, you don't make any money. So how many families have bought homes, right? Either undervalued or way overvalued? Leave them comments down below. Did you purchase a house in 2020? Did you purchase a house in 2020, 2021? If so, how is it going for you? And another point I wanted to make. Another great point I wanted to make. A house is only an asset, right? When you have a renter in it. When you're making cash flow out of it. So a lot of people is going to misinform you and say that a house is a asset as soon as it's purchased. No. If you don't have anybody buying the house or renting the house, it is considered a liability. Let me repeat. If you don't have people renting the house or buying the house, it is considered a liability. So guess who's stuck with the bill? You are. Let me repeat. Guess who's stuck with the bill? You are. So now you have to pay your way. You have to pay your way. You overconsumed. Now, when people are getting evicted, for the people who's holding cash, it's going to be grand opportunity for you to buy something on sale. It will be grand opportunity for you to buy something on sale. So I look at it as being in a couple of years, this may be the way to go if you're a cash king, right? Smash that like button if you agree. Do you think that the people have the right to sue the National Association? Do you think that they have the right to sue? If so, what's your thoughts on it? Why? Were they bamboozled? Were they finessed? Did they overprice them for real? Or was it just a bidding war? And last time I checked, value goes up when the supply is needed. It was low supply, low inventory of homes in 2020. So the value went up. Now, in today's world, in 2024, the supply is out the roof. So it's so much houses on the market that no one's buying. And if you're buying, right, the bank may not be financing you as much because they understand, they already priced the fact that people will default on their homes, default on auto loans. They would just default. And it ain't your fault if you default, but you have to take, actually it is your fault if you default. You have to take full accountability. You bit off more than you can chew. That's it. You bit off more than you can chew, and that's what happened. On that note, leave your thoughts down below, comment, like, subscribe to this video. I really want to know what you think about the National Association of Realtors, and did they commit any type of heinous act, or is the people liable for their decision that they make? I'm sure they signed on a dotted line somewhere, some type of legal action there. So let's just see, would this get appealed in court? Would the people win? And if the people don't win, what is the cause and the side effects of the economy after that? I want to know. Don't forget to like this video, comment, share. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. Share. Sharing is a win and sharing is kin. Tell a friend and tell a friend. On that note, this is another healthy discussion. And remember, positivity over negativity always.